is Rapunzel. I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video today. I got invited to a Spring is Here party, so that's super fun because the weather's finally nice. It's not super cold and the rainy part isn't quite here yet. If you're wondering where my earrings are from, these Fluttershy ones is from Zombie Love Squad. It's an Etsy store by Mickey. And I met her when I was in a convention a couple of months ago, and she has the neatest things. She has earrings from, obviously, My Little Pony. She also has some Sailor Moon earrings. She has Attack on Titan, and if you want to have custom-made earrings, she can do them for you. You just send her an image, and then she makes them for you. And she also does covers for light switches. So instead of having the white or the beige surroundings, you can have a scene from My Neighbor Totoro. And she also does the same kind of covers for connectors where you plug in your electronics. So that's fun. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing today is my face makeup, and also I'm going to do an eyeshadow look using products that are in my project pan and also my Panda palette. So I hope you like this video, and let's get started. I put on the Garnier Skin Renew because I'm not going to be outside for too long of time. If I would be outside for longer, I'd put on the Neutrogena SPF 100 Ultra Rock. And what I'm putting on my face right now is the Tarte BB Cream in Light. It's the primer version. And I really like this product. This is my second tube of it. It took me a really long time to finish the first one. And what I like about this is that it has a lot of really good things for you because obviously it's a beauty balm. But it's not like other beauty balms that, especially American produced ones, that wear easily or they make you shiny. This dries matte, so that's really nice. And usually if I'm in a hurry and I don't have a lot of time, or if I usually carry that with me in my purse, and if I have to last minute put on makeup for one reason or another, I just put this on and then I put on blush and I'm ready to go. So I think, let me get closer. I have a bit of redness in my nose and I have quite a bit of acne going on, unfortunately, recently. I've been traveling and then I got a cold, and well, I got better from that cold. Right now I think I'm getting another one. I use Bare Minerals in the shade Fairly Light. And it took me a while to get used to the product and learn how to use it. Because I used to not like this. I felt like my skin looked worse while I was wearing it. And then I found that the key to this product was not being shy about how much you put on. It's better to go over with the powder than under, because once you put on mineral veil, it kind of blurs everything out. And since I have combination skin, I have the T-zone, having the extra powder on my face, my skin would not look oily or shiny at the end of the day. So what I do first is I do the Bare Minerals method of pre-concealing, especially on the areas that I feel a need. The areas that I usually try to put extra attention are the sides of my mouth, because I have, I don't know if you can see, some veinage, because I am of a lighter skin tone, so all my veins show up. It's as if I'm translucent or something like that. And then I put some over any of the acne I have that is on the reddish side. And I always make sure to go onto the sides of my nose. Alright, and then I move on to the bigger brush. I use the handy Buki brush. I'm taking my handy Buki, and I'm at the point where with this foundation that I have to keep shaking it, dropping things, and that I have to keep shaking it to get product out of the sifter. So it does take longer to get my makeup done every day. Or when I do wear makeup, I rarely put on makeup, so this is good enough. Right now that would be good for half my face with the Buki brush. Now I'm allergic to dust and dirt and a lot of that. So when I put on foundation, I have to close my eyes. And over the years I've gotten better with it. It's not as strong. But to give you an idea, I wasn't really able to start wearing makeup until I basically went to college. And even then, and still till today, I only wear makeup in special occasions, work reasons, or events like this. But I was very lucky in that I was able to find a foundation that worked for me right away. As you can see, I just put it everywhere on my face. Okay, I think that's good enough. The blush that I'm going to use today is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in Fresh Pink. This is where I am right now with the product. And what I do is I take my one of my fingers and I just swirl it around instead of just doing the bouncy motion. I find that this helps me pick up enough product and not have to be scared of getting too little or too much. It lets me have a more consistency. I use the Wayne Goss method in that I put the blush straight on my cheekbones. I don't go like this so that it droops. And I usually prefer having more blush than too little blush on my face, because since I wear once I put on the mineral veil, it's gonna wash the blush out. And so, swirling again, and going into the other cheek. And I always go front to back and then back to front. And I try to keep things even. I don't find that there's a real need for me to highlight or put bronzer on, because I feel that looks better in certain occasions. Honestly, with the Bare Minerals foundation, I think it has some reflecting specks with it that the areas that I want, normally you would want highlighted, they're already highlighted for me. So this is good enough. And I'm going to put on my mineral veil next. If there's one product that I really don't mind being shy about putting on my skin, it's mineral veil. And so right now I'm going to be putting it on the right side, or your left really, of my face. And I use a 3 to put it on. I believe this is Bare Minerals or Bare Essentials version of a setting powder, because I don't put on any face powders post putting our mineral veil, and I find that my foundation stays on just fine. It wears really well, especially with the BB cream underneath. And if I have powder, if I have the Neutrogena sunblock, oh, nothing is getting in. It doesn't move, it doesn't sink in. It's really good. As you can see, I've been putting the foundation also on my lips. I find that if I do that, my lip product will last longer. Alright, I think this is good enough with the mineral veil. And then what I do with my brushes once I stop using them is I always put them in a little bag. That way I can still keep using them and they're not gathering dust or being exposed to accidentally me knocking them over and falling. Before I put on my eyeshadows, I usually put on primer. The primer that I am using currently, I really like it. It's the Tarte Clean Slate Primer. And I put it on my pinky and dab it onto my lid and then use my other fingers to blend it out. One of the things that I've been doing accidentally a lot recently is putting it on my lashes by mistake. So I have figured out, because this product is rather liquidy, but not too liquidy. It's not runny. But so what I do is I put it higher up on my lid and then I blend out, because otherwise 9 times out of 10 I will get product in my lashes. Now what I did is I let the primer dry for a little bit, and now I'm going to be putting my eyeshadows. I'm using the Estee Lauder Quad from my Project Pan. And what I do is I take this paddle end from the Bare Minerals Foil Infused brush and take the lid color and put it all over my lids. And I also put it where the crease would be. The reason I do this is to be able to have a zeroed in area of where to put my crease color. And it helps blend out the dark crease colors of this palette out very well, or at least build it up. It's just really good for blending. Now usually what I do to make sure that I'm not double dipping my brush into the shadow is I clean it on my hand before going back into the product. Right, so that's good with the one eye. I'm going to move on to the other one. I really like this packaging with the way that the mirror is sideways instead of above. It's very handy. I think I'm gonna always take care of the packaging of this Estee Lauder palette because it definitely makes my life easier when putting on shadow. When I commented on another Project Panner's videos, I've mentioned that it's been difficult for me to put on shadow, especially without glasses on. I think I wrote it on Grace's channel. Her channel is Glamour with Grace. So if you're watching this, hi Grace. I like using the Bare Minerals Smoky Bee brush, not the V end, but the little fluffy one on the side. And since I'm wearing red, partially red, I'm gonna use the, what's it called, Pretty Penny Shimmer shadow. The reason I'm not showing you the shades is because I haven't posted my Pan That Palette update video, so I don't want to spoil the surprise or anything else, because this is more of a get ready with me. And as you can see, I just went straight on and put the shadow on my lid, so having that color that's lighter helps me have a better idea of just exactly where to put the brush. And then since I have hooded eyes, but I'm still in that young stage where the hood hasn't really started to press into my lids, what I do is I try to at least get used to and get in the habit of putting the shadow really well here, and then also drag it across, because when you have hooded eyes, your eyes always go bloop, so you want to try to bring it up. See? That's the difference between no shadow and then shadow. It just really livens up the eye. I'm going to do the other eye now. And what's great about, again, this mirror and this palette in particular is that I can apply the shadow still using my dominant hand, but on the other eye without too much of a problem. Okay. That's good. Now, as you can see, it's not perfect, but I have a way to fix the look, clean it up, especially on the edge, because I don't like having too much of a curve on the side. I like having a crisp line. The way that I was able to achieve the crisp line without taking or using my MAC Pro makeup remover, what happened was that I went to a bus tour and I couldn't bring everything from my regular bags. I had to bring a much condensed bag, and so I had to get creative. So what I do is I use my highlighting color, which is really close to my skin color. I use it on the side to erase, so I call this my erase color. And the brush that I'm using is also a Bare Minerals brush. It's called the Rock and Roll. And as you can see, it completely takes out the color that was not a sharp edge. And then I take the brush and I put it underneath my brow bone to highlight this part. What's this color? It's called Sandbar Beige, and it's a matte. Obviously, because when you are going to do a highlight color, you don't want to have a shimmer. At least I don't like a shimmer. Now I'm going to do the other side. And now, one of my goals for the project pan was being able to get more used to putting eyeshadow on my eyes efficiently. So that goal has been accomplished because, definitely because I had to work and I had to, for that specific portion of my job, put on makeup a lot more often than I usually do. Now, this is how my eyes look right now. And I feel as if this eye is a bit darker than this eye with the crease color. So I'm going to take my Smoky V brush, dip it into the color again, and then bring it to this side to just deepen that color. There. I think that's right on the money. See? The reason I'm putting on my lip stain now, usually I do my lips last, is because this product takes quite a bit of applications to get the color that I want. It is Benefit's Lolly Tint in the sample size. And the reason I put on various layers of lolly tint, it's staining my teeth, is because it's a very patchy product. It's a very drying product too. So whenever I use it, I have to make sure to put on lip balm before. What I like about this product though is that it makes a very nice magenta or like fuchsia color. Orchid. It's very nice. Depending on how many layers you put on, it varies the color that you're going to have on your lips. After checking real quick that my eyeshadow didn't get rubbed off while curling my lashes, I'm now going to move on to putting on mascara. The mascara I use is the Light Camera Splashes. And I use that mascara instead of the Lashes formulation of the Tarte mascara, because if a mascara is not waterproof, my lashes just droop. They go down. No way to fix that. I use the It Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil, and I first always do the inner corners of the brow. And then I do the outer ones. The spoolie from the brow pencil is removable, and I like that because it helps me clean it in between uses, and it's super soft. I love the spoolie here in this brow pencil. Finishing touch. I don't like how drying the lolly tint is on my lips, so what I always do is I top it off with a gloss. The gloss that I pair this with is the Elizabeth Arden gloss that, if you have been familiarized with my channel for a while, is the one that I tried to finish up for the 6 by Christmas tag, which I didn't complete because I got injured and I fell in love with this product too. And this is super dry, moisturizing, so in a way, putting a product that dries my lips a lot and then this one that over moisturizes them helps have my lips not be mad at me at the end of the day. And now I'm just gonna take off my headband, run my fingers through my hair so that it looks better, and put on the headband again, and I'm ready to go. I hope that you liked this video, and be sure to leave comments in the comment section down below for any feedback. This was my first type of get ready with me video, so please be kind, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!